You just moved to New York. Let's say you're in a new apartment and you're not happy. What are you gonna do? There's a lot of different steps that you can take in this kind of circumstance, but I would say the first thing is try and solve the problem like early on, because every single apartment you go to is probably going to have issues. Unless you're shelling out 7K a month, then I'm very happy for you. Like, you will have like very good time here. But if you move somewhere and you're not happy, give it at least 30 days. Like, I know that sounds horrible, but try and solve the solutions. Try and see if there's a way that you can fix this, because wherever you go away to, you're gonna be there as well, if you know what I mean. But sometimes there are solutions that you can't solve on your own and you genuinely do have to move. How easy is it to move? It depends on the apartment that you got. Read through your entire lease. Sometimes people will allow lease assignments, sometimes they will allow subletting, sometimes they'll allow lease break, where they charge you 2 months of rent or even 3 to get out of your lease early. I have been in situations before where I signed a lease and I just was not happy at all. I did try my best to solve the solutions, but there's 3 ways out of it. First way is definitely to do a lease assignment. That's always my first pick. When you do a lease assignment, you're no longer on the lease. You don't have to deal with that apartment. You don't have to worry about it. The new person that you find has to be qualified financially, has to like the apartment, apply, everything. But it's between that building and that person now. You're free. If you do a sublet, then you're still gonna be on the lease. You're still gonna be financially liable for whomever joined you. Sublets are fine if you're only leaving for like a month and then your lease is over. There's really not that much risk, but it's more stressful and it can be more of a headache. Both of them are gonna be headaches. When you move, I also want you to consider like the amount of effort that it's going to take to move, the amount of time investment you're going to have to make. It's going to be a bit of a struggle, but if you're really not happy, then hopefully it brings you somewhere that you can finally be happy, and maybe all the effort you put in will be worth it, because sometimes it is. Another thing you can do is pay for that lease break. Personally, I don't like doing this. If you have to get out of a lease and you're paying 2 months rent, like that is pretty high. I think it's probably worth it to find someone or to do a lease takeover or even a sublet. But if you want the quickest way out, sometimes money does value a lot of time and effort. Sometimes it is worth it.